your mind, it's okay. Off your mind, what you decide.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go sama us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. He go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Can in the touchlight every corner, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he dey.
A ò ṣe mọ́ o, orin tó ń lọ. Àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o, orin tó ń lọ.
Buhari ń kí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Sàràkí ń kí. Òwe Yorùbá kan ìyẹn ló sọ wípé ibi tẹ́rìn méjì bá ti jà ó léwu. N ò ṣe mọ́ o, lórin tó ń lọ.
A ò ṣe mọ́ o, orin tó ń lọ.
Láyé PDP, Buhari Boko Haram. APC today, Fulani X-Men. Irú èwo lèyí? $3.50 to $1 ṣé ẹ lọ ń san? Èèmọ̀ rẹ o, n ò ṣe mọ́ o, lórin tó ń lọ.
A ò ṣe mọ́ o, orin tó ń lọ. Àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o, orin tó ń lọ. Ìgbà wo ni iPhone 6 wá di PS2 lójú àwọn SARS nílùú Nàìjíríà yìí? Wọ́n fìbọn lé wa kiri, ó tójú sú mi. Ayélé o, ìbò sí o a. Mi ò ṣe mọ́ o, orin tó ń lọ. Àwọn ọmọge wa tá ń rán ní yunifásitì, wọ́n ti ń dolóṣó tán. Bọ́lá ti gbọ́ polóṣó ń ṣe promo, ṣebí torí pa ò ní iṣẹ́ lápá. Àwọn.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀, làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun diary.
Hello there. Good afternoon to you, good morning to you, good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun Live.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í kó níbẹ̀ o. Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Maiyegun máa wí. Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary Politico.
Thank you so much for joining me. Share the broadcast. Invite your friends. Invite your not so friendly friends as usual. Tell them Maiyegun today. Share the broadcast.
Maiyegun lawamo dododo. Maiyegun diary. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook.
Thank you so much for joining me. While we wait, share the broadcast as usual.
Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
As they see with us, you go dey pain them. As they pain them, you go dey see with us.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to you from wherever you are watching from. Again, this is Maiyegun Live. And if you have actually took your time to read the caption of the broadcast, the description as usual, then you will get to know where you will be contributing or adding an extra to whatever I have to say. If time permits us tonight, I will likely take some calls. Hopefully, we will have no technical issue to prevent that. So let me know. Can you hear me loud and clear, by the way? Can you?
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
I told you, Benin Republic has no case against Oloye Sunday Igboho. So, it's been over 200 days that he's been held illegally in the detention of the Benin Republic authorities simply because Nigeria made the request. Although the request of Nigeria was for Benin Republic to help them if they cite him, they should help them capture him because he is wanted in Nigeria. So the storyline is, legally, Benin Republic cannot repatriate or extradite Oloye Sunday Igboho to Nigeria because they have no such treaty with Nigeria, despite sharing the border with Nigeria. So in this case, the onus to prove that Oloye Sunday Igboho committed any crime lies on Nigeria. And it's been over 200 days that Benin Republic couldn't take him to court because they have nothing to charge him for. Nigeria wanted him to be bundled back to them so that they can, do whatever they want or plan to do with him. Benin Republic cannot do that without violating the international law. So it is like a diplomatic logjam. Lawyers are unable to do their work because the courts it's not opened. There are cases already up in Nigeria against Nigeria and against Benin Republic. So far, so good. It has been a win-win. What people have now said is that the only way that Oloye Sunday Igboho will be left off the Benin Republic hook is when either we have this diplomatic arrangement, which has political undertone in its own, and at the end of the day, if they can push that, which Nigeria has already lost, and we all know that Igboho didn't commit any crime except for what Boko and Malamu are looking for. I mean, they are, they declared him wanted for. So, since their own time is already lapsing, Benin Republic is now open to conversation. I won't say much on it, But the good news is that Oloye is coming back home. Whatever arrangement they make, whatever conclusion they reach, and what have you, I am more interested in the good news part of it. And I am happy to share that with you as they continue to work the detail. However, this morning, I got this in the post sent by the Ilana Omo Odua, the Yoruba Nation campaigners in America. It was sent to Koiki here in the UK, and he managed to send that back to me or forward it to me right here in Scotland. I got a lot of stuffs of Yoruba Nation. Some of them won't show up because of my background. However, I love the fact that this one says, Omo Yoruba. You see, Yoruba Nation at the back. Then it says, on the front, it says Omo Yoruba ni mi. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry. It's because of my background. It's terrible, right? You can't really get the texture. I hope I'll take a picture with that and I'll share that with my friends out there. So thank you very much for finding me worthy of your good cause, I would say. So thank you very much. And we support everything you do, especially this, which says, I stand with, I don't know if you can see that. I stand with Oloye Sunday Igboho. Thank you very much. I got two stuffs as well. I've got this, the badge, Yoruba Nation badge. I've got this, another badge. I stand with Sunday Igboho. So, and I've got extra. So if you are in Scotland, if you are here in Glasgow, I've got extra. They sent to me. I can share with you. I also have this. I think it's car sticker or door stickers. Yoruba Nation, Tiwantiwa, Orisun Wani. I've got that. I can share with you. Got that too. They were sent to me by the Yoruba Nation advocates from the US. So thank you very much. If you can see my video, I'm saying a thank you to you that we all stand with Oloye Sunday Igboho is committed no crime. And it is only in Nigeria that they punish activists and they reward terrorists. That is what Nigeria is. And today we stand in solidarity while we look forward to the day it will show up. Now we are going to go further. But before that, I'm going to have a break with this. You remember this song?
Buhari kí Benin Saraki kí òwe Yorùbá kan ìyẹn ló sọ wípé ibi tẹ́rì méjì bá ti jà ó léwu n ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ.
A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ.
Láyé PDP àrí Boko Haram, APC today Fulani X-Men. Irú èwo lèyí $3.50 to $1 ṣé ẹ lọ ń sọ. Èèmọ̀ rẹ o n ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ.
A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Ìgbà wo ni iPhone 6 wá di PS2 lójú àwọn SARS nílùú Nàìjíríà yìí? Wọ́n fìbọn lé wa kiri ó tójú sú mi. Ayélé o ìbò sí o mi ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Àwọn ọmọge wa tá ń rán ní yunifásitì wọ́n ti ń dolóṣó tán. Níbo lẹ ti gbọ́ polóṣó ń ṣe promo? Ṣebí torí pa ò ní iṣẹ́ lápá. Àwọn politician wọ́n ti fowó epo abalẹ̀ ayé wọn jẹ́ o. Wọ́n lóhun tó dùn tá ò lè fi fọ́mọ yẹ ìmọ̀ ọmọ. A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Senator ti di musician ní Nàìjíríà. Oh my oh, when shall you see your ìlú tó lé fún ẹ o? When shall you see your poverty o? Do you do your people well? Ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Kọ́mẹ́dì ti wá wọ òṣèlú Nàìjíríà. I'm in pain ní gómìnà kan sọ. Are we not in pain? Sósì ní pásítọ̀ ń sọ. Ayé fi máa lè yí ìjọ́dọ̀wọ́ ẹ̀bùn ẹ̀mí mímọ́ lọ. A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ.
Ìgò bẹ̀tà ṣáláàtì ń gbọ́. Get your PVC ni wọ́n sọ. Torí election yìí, APC tàbí PDP ní ká tún tẹ̀lé. Best of the same feather.
A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ.
APC ò sí mi, PDP náà ò sí mi. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Naija ò ẹ di àmúre. Àwọn olóṣèlú ò sí mi. Ẹ sọ pé ẹ ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ.
A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. APC àti PDP ọmọ ìyá olè ni wọ́n ṣẹ́. Lágbájá tó ṣọdún mẹ́jọ ní PDP lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Ká tó wí ká tó fọ̀, ó ti di APC. Èyí má le o, ó le. A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Ìgbà wo la máa gbọ́n o ẹ̀yin ará mi? Olè ara lómi já wá lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí. Àwa ṣẹ́ títí a tún lọ kọ́ṣẹ́. A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Ìkájọ́rúkọ mọ́ Buhari kọ́ níwé ẹ̀rí tó lè sọ ní dọ́lọ́rọ̀. Ká sọ àsọ̀rọ̀ ìdílé kò kú dá nǹkan o. Ìwà bí ọlọ́pọlọ ló dára jù. A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ.
A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. PDP, APC, they are the same, always. And like that song, in that song, yeah, they said, somebody who spent 8 years as PDP, maybe governor, maybe this or that, suddenly will change color and is now APC. Somebody who has been APC for 7-8 years now, suddenly they're going to turn coats and change to, and they all come back with the same thing, the same promises. So I picked something up as usual, you know. I don't know if you have seen it. I don't know if you know that you can have a pilot among those rogues that are coming to offer you help. The same rogues that brought you here, starting with this, who is now a pilot.
Please permit me to be your pilot for the new Nigeria. That I might pilot this aircraft of the new Nigeria to its destiny and safe arrival to destination. I understand as I take off with this plane, as your pilot, there might be some few turbulences. Don't worry, nothing to worry about. Captain Rochas is in command.
Among others, that is Captain Rochas. And if you want to possibly know how politicians also can come to your level, religion-wise, right? It's so easy. They are the best actors and actors, so to say. You can come across, right? Unscripted, same roles all the time. Assalamu alaikum.
Remember that the principal cardinal point upon which Islam is built is justice. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam acknowledged the fact that in Quran chapter 16 verse 90 it says, Inna Allah Yagmur Bil Adil wa Ihi, saying, verily God commands justice and fairness.
See? All he needed was just to quote a verse, say one or two things, and some people are like, oh my God. So Rochas can actually read Quran. Wow. Wow, wow. I've changed my mind. Rochas is going to be the best president. Just same way when Pastor Ruga says, you see, verily, verily, God told us in Levitiku or in Abakuku, Abi, whatever, chapter this, chapter that. And some people will be like, oh, that's true. That's true. God said it in Abakuku, at Yabasiskos or whatever, you know. They have that person, and that is the season you are now. Okay. So if you read the description earlier, I said there's a part where, in fact, let's use that music. There's a part of that music where you used to hear about Boko Haram, Boko Haram, Boko Haram. But now it is Fulani herdsmen. We don't understand and we are tired. We don't want to do it. We are no longer interested. So I think it was yesterday, Layamo, the minister of misinformation for Liejiriya, came out and he said, oh, we have the names of the Boko Haram sponsor. And we are going to prosecute them soon. He said they have the name of 100 and something or 200 and something people, and Bureau de Change, sponsor of Boko Haram, not the sponsor of the Fulani herdsmen. Last year, a report came out that there was this mass investigation or whatever they want to call it all over the country. A sort of a blanket arrest where they had a lot of people arrested. Over 400 people, they said, were arrested, and they were confirmed to be sponsors, financiers, money movers, launderers for terrorists in Nigeria. Their names never mentioned. Election is just around the corner. They will play the card again. And Layamo is starting it, of course. He gave a press statement and he said, oh, we have discovered over 200 sponsors of terrorism in Nigeria. And we are going to prosecute them. Give us their names. No names. But that is if you are expecting them to give you names. We already have names of the people who are funding, financing terrorism in Nigeria. 5 of them, they are spending 10 years in jail in Dubai as we speak. Go on social media. You will see their names and their images. The Bureau de Change that they are operating with in Nigeria, they were in Dubai. They were raising money for terrorism in Nigeria. And they raised over $100,000 or so within a space of 2-3 years. Before this Boko Haram even came to power. That was the Boko Haram before they came to power. Now, Dubai convicted those ones. In Nigeria, now Layamo is the one giving you media hype. Oh, we are going to prosecute them. It is also an open ticket to say, who are our enemies? We can put their names in this. who are the political, just put their names and say they are the sponsor of terrorism. You remember when Malamu came out to say Oloye Sunday Igboho's company exchange dollars from a bureau de change in Lagos or so, or Ibadan. And that bureau de change is linked to Boko Haram terrorism. You remember when their media grabbed that? Oh, Igboho bank account linked to terrorism, blah, 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 blah. That kind of a thing. But they will never give you names. No name. Because they are the sponsor of terrorism in Nigeria. It is so obvious. They are the, if you want to see that, okay, wait, who is the beneficiary of terrorism in Nigeria? You will realize that it is no other than the Boko Haram and those who surround him that are shielding. They are shielding the terrorists from prosecution by just throwing the white card. Oh, we have the names of the terrorists, but you will never have their names. You hear about the NASCO biscuits, NASCO conflicts for jihad. You know their name. These people from is it Mauritius or Mauritania? I keep mixing them up. And they are there. Billionaires from northern Nigeria, they call them financier of terrorism, not just in Nigeria, not just in Africa, worldwide. But they are respected. Izala terrorist group, that they call Izala movement, Islamic movement in northern Nigeria. Their part in grooming and spreading the terror cell all over northern Nigeria, funding it and the rest of that, and how they even manage to gain political influence and political power. They are all there in the open. If Lieutenant Mohammed won't tell you, because he won't, they know them. They are the ones in government. And that is the issue of this Fulani harassment, Fulani terrorism, and all of that. This is why they wanted Igboho killed. This is why they sent Majasola out of Nigeria. And this is why I said, those of you who were celebrating that, you shouldn't, if you are smart enough. Because the fraudsters who brought this calamity on you, they are the same people grouping now to save you. Okorocha can read Quran. Oshimbade can read Bible. And some other people can probably speak a very, very big grammar for you to make you believe that, no, suddenly they have the solution to the problem they created. Of course they don't. They don't. So we expect them to give us names. They won't. And another one is that, wait, just about 15 months ago, hang on, 2020, 2021, then 2022, that should be November, December, January. Yeah, 15 months ago. If you remember 2020, remember that? October 20, 2020. And SARS. And you know many people who became so popular because they were able to organize the young people to stand their ground for more than 20 days before the government of Nigeria decided to kill them. You know many people who became prominent. Around that time, the impression they were giving to many of us was that, or more, it seems that the youth of Nigeria, they have woken up. It's a matter of time before they will get together and they will kick all these criminals out. You remember how many of them resisted? No PDP, no APC. If they see any PDP person, even Showore that started the NSAS protest, they had to gang up against him. Say, no, we don't want politicians. We don't want. You remember them? And people were saying, oh boy, let's say people don't wake up. Oh, artists. What do they call them? Yeah, British. They are Nigeria, yeah. Everybody joined, We're like, oh boy, 2023. Young Nigerians are going to fight back. It can't look like, say, oh boy, something is going to happen. Please don't look too further, man. Don't deceive yourself too much. The young people, the young influencers in Nigeria, as much as you probably think they could influence anything, no, they can't influence anything because they themselves have been influenced. Social conditioning. If you ask an average young people in Nigeria, if you ask them and say, do you know that you have the largest, you are the largest demography of population in Nigeria as young people? Say, yeah. Do you know the political power that simply means if you indeed want to really change your lives? I mean, you don't like how Nigeria is, but you don't want Nigeria to break up. Let's even start with that. When you're a young person, your future is stolen. They've stolen your future. They've wrecked everything. So you've got to fight your way out of it, fight your way and beat whatever the system is. Then you end up being maybe 1 out of 100 of your set who actually made it through. But you can do it the best way for the interest of the majority. Why don't you come together and reject these old rags, old criminals? Because what they say is that they have structure. Okay? As a young person who care about his own future or our future, right? Normally, if you put everything on the table, let's use that, right? You put everything on the table and you say, well, PDP, APC, they are the rogues with the stolen money. Yes, they are. Everything that is wrong with Nigeria today, yes, they are. They made that happen. But as much as you think they are so big, if they say the population of Nigeria is 200 million, right? And they say 70% of that population is full of young people between the ages of 1 and 35. That's massive. 70% of the population of 200 million. Put that into figure. Then you'll be looking at 100 and what? Maybe 150, 160,000, 160 million of you. But when you look at the PDP, you look at the APC, what they do is rig, buy election, use violence, use military, use the police. Now combine all of them, all they could come up with, including their rigging, it wasn't more than, it's not even up to 30 million. And you have 84 million registered voters. So you expect the young people to be smart enough, influencers to be smart enough, to be promoting such trajectory, to be promoting such idea, that such confidence, to let people know that when they say you don't have structure, it's because they want you to believe that you don't have it. But you have the number, that's the structure. You organize NSAS for 20 days. You were able to take care of the injured. You're able to feed those who wanted to be fed. You're able to provide security. You're able to conduct yourself orderly. No violence, no nothing. That's something that you could probably go further as influencers. But oh, nah, lie. Your influencers are not different from you. Your influencers are conditioned to believe that they can never break the yoke. No, they can't. No matter how much they try, they can't. That is why they don't believe they have that capacity to mobilize even half of that 160 million young Nigerians. They can't. Because they are conditioned never to. Let me give you this analogy. There's this analogy they said, if you go to Asian countries, right? There are some certain countries where elephants are used as tourist attraction. People climb them, people do, they use them and the rest, including some other kind of, elephant. And, elephant is a very big animal, massive, that can use his own trunk, right, to uproot a massive tree. But you'll be wondering, how come that same elephant can actually be so calm? I'm talking about this part of the world, though. Not like elephant is so gentle that way, like you see them in documentaries. Oh, no. Then they discover that when the way they groom them is this, right? There's no small elephant. Even baby elephant is a massive stuff. It's a massive being, right? But in order for them to condition the elephant, that the elephant is just a pet, no matter how big it becomes, it is just a pet. It doesn't have the mentality to do wild things, because from that baby elephant,
they would tie a small rope around the elephant, and they would now tie, to the leg of the elephant, and they would tie the rope around the chair that can't really be moved without having to use force. So the elephant grows to believe that as long as is an elephant, it can be controlled, and it's easier that way, conditioning mentally. So you'll be wondering, how was it so easy for them to have control over the heart of elephants, when you can't just see an elephant in the forest and jump on it without you getting yourself, you know what I mean? Same thing goes for some other animals like that. They condition them, they tie them to a tiny thing when they are young, where they believe that they can't really move beyond that space, even when they have the capacity to break barrier. Do you get what I mean? That is exactly the mentality of the young and the old in Nigeria. Do you know that Nigerians are majorly, we are majorly slow, like dumb. Sometimes it will be so funny, it will be so kind of condescending, or sometimes you feel like, oh, that's insulting. No, it's not. If you pay attention very well, many Nigerians are slow, which is a nice word for being dumb. They can easily be manipulated. Religion, fear of the unknown, so many things that they can't question because they are too slow. Some of them are educated, though. They are educated. Some of them are not really poor that much, but they are slow mentally. And that is why when you look at the tricks of the criminals who have kept them under this bondage this long, the same thing that they do again and again to hoodwink them and still get away with it, you realize that it is not just that people have been battered, brutalized, abused, and forced to submission. Some Nigerians are slow, and when they want to force their reaction, it goes into rage that you wonder sometimes, like, why are you angry? Why are you so angry? Like, why are you upset? I only ask this, you know what I mean? Because they were not raised. Many of us are not raised, right, to ask questions. We're only raised to believe what we are told. And when it becomes too mysterious, we're told to just forget it because God knows best. So when you see influencers, your influencers are APC, they are PDP. Are you with me? Your influencers are already telling you. Imagine this, so influencers who coordinated NSAS that gave the world the impression that the youth in Nigeria they are about to get it. The moment they get it, oh boy, these politicians go hear them. My brothers and sisters, pay attention, no? Because they are the ones that will tell you this person is wasting his time. Even though they will tell you that even though they don't like APC, even though they don't like PDP, but nobody can win election again in Nigeria. But when you put PDP and APC together, they can only pull 30 million. What happened to the remaining 54 million of you, young people mostly, who also registered to vote? Shouldn't that be the agenda of your influencers, trying to discourage you from going to PDP and APC? But doing so mean they will have to do it for free. And because they are influencers, as you subscribe to their channels and pages and follow them on their tweets and you share their tweets, you follow their Twitter space discussion and the rest of that, what you are doing is that you are boosting their brand, and they can come out and tell you, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. PD is going to be either PDP or APC. I did not say it to you already. But logically, practically, for intelligent people, should it be so? Using numbers, using number now. Go and get your PVC so that you can vote for APC. Go and get your PVC so that you can vote for PDP. That is, recycling. They are the same young people who are shouting, NSAS, end police brutality. Police, Buhari must go. Nigeria, we must fight for our rights. We will do this, we will do that. Blah, 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 blah. 15 months ago. And many of them were massacred. And the government denied. Justice, they wanted justice. But guess what? They are going to look for that justice in the hands of the same criminals who orchestrated their daily killings. So I don't know what they are influencing. Oh. So if you ask me, if anybody say, Maiyegun, but you are influencer too. Okay, I am influencing people not to participate in the charade. It's a fraud. I know the end result. Charlatans are going to continue to, they're going to continue to present themselves as your option. Last, they will narrow it down to the worst two. Yeah? Last, you have to choose between the worst two. Then you then have to roll the dice and say, well, maybe God will change your story. When in reality, you know, it's never going to work. So if I have to influence you, I'm going to influence you to please influence others and tell them a referendum on if you want to be part of Nigeria or not, and what are going to be the conditions of that participation of being partnership, so to say, that should be more important to you than the rogues that are going to be reading Quran, that are going to become your pilot and every other thing that they are promising you. That's something that will influence. But for those of them who believe in one Nigeria, why are they going to be influencing you to PDP and APC? And then you turn around later to complain about the same criminals. I'm not a pilot of such.
Permit me to be your pilot for the new Nigeria. That I might pilot this aircraft of the new Nigeria to its destiny and safe arrival to destination. I understand as I take off with this plane, as your pilot, there might be some few turbulences. Don't worry, nothing to worry about. Captain Rochas is in command.
You be mumu. You dey call other people mumu. Is that not what the Saris said? You be mumu.
Charlie boy. But this ain't Charlie boy, so I'm mumu don't too much. Charlie boy, now I'm mumu not too much. You be mumu. You think say they wise. You are a mumu man. You are a mumu man. And then throw the tear gas if something way bad for issue. We just pray. They say, oh, mumu done too much, mumu done too much. You be mumu, they call other people mumu. They never show you say you be mumu. Nigeria is not for Desani. Nigeria is not for Charlie Boy. Nigeria is not for Goodluck Jonathan. Nigeria is not for...
Nigeria is not for you. Nigeria is not for me. This Nigeria is a lie. And until you tell yourself that repeatedly, you will be influenced to give power to the pilot. You see that pilot, Okorocha? Listen, the reason why I won't come here to tell you this one is better or that one is not better is this. Because none of them is really better. None of them is even fair. You see, Nigeria parades, the worst of Nigeria are the ones representing the best of supposed Nigeria. Okorocha was governor of Imo State for 8 solid years. And he turned Imo State to his family purse. Well, Imo State resources and to his family purse, as everyone would do. Okorocha is not different from Tifnumbu. Just same way, Tifnumbu is not different from Akpabio. Akpabiole is not different from Oshiomole. Oshiomole is not different from Pastor Ruga. So they are all like cross stuff like that, Sha. I don't know how to put that. So Okorocha ended up looting Imo State that his own successor, Oples Uzodinjo, the Supreme Court governor, the Liejiriya Presidiot representative of Imo State, the man that decided, oh dear, to sacrifice his own people for the luster of office, money, possibly, is got a lot. He came out and he said, well, listen, guys, this guy is a thief. Of course, we know he's a thief. Okorocha will be one. So give us a proof. They brought a proof, and that proof has to be like, Okorocha looted Imo State and he stole over, well, for now, 3 billion, according to them. But guess what? Now my enemy after me, Okorocha just went straight. First, he declared for presidency. Thieves. He declared for presidency, and he went to Buhari, and he said, I went to report EFCC to Buhari. Why are they checking me? Am I the only thief? Some people are sending them after me. They don't want me to be president of Nigeria. So talking about justice, the man just go on and on. And in this case, he had to quote the Quran. Remember that?
Remember that the principal cardinal point upon which Islam is built is justice. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam acknowledged the fact that in Quran chapter 16 verse 90, it says, Inna Allah Yagmur Bil Adil wa Ihi, saying, verily God commands justice and fairness.
You get what I mean? So they can quote, they can do all of that. But somebody just asked me there, Maiyegun, tell us your mind. Who do you want to be the president of Nigeria? That is a question that shouldn't be for me, because I am not interested in who becomes Nigeria president. And I can explain. Okay? Oh, I love that question, and I think it will make a lot of sense that I say this for the sake of for the sake of my viewers. I am not interested in who becomes Nigeria president. It should never be my business, right? Because if Nigeria is working, which is where I stand, which makes me feel like whoever becomes the president of Nigeria can't give me that, because he doesn't have it. He doesn't have the power to give me what I'm about to tell you. If Nigeria was working, I shouldn't be interested in who is Nigeria president, but I should be more interested in who is in charge of my region, because by so doing, I know that there is no interference, there is no one national law, there is no one national policy, there's no one madman or madwoman in any federal office that can take a decision that will affect the existence, my existence in my region. Do you get what I mean? And what that simply means is that if Nigeria was to be a real country, right? Us in the Western region, put it that way, in Yoruba land, and we have the control over our affairs to elect those who are going to administer our resources to the benefit of everyone living in that part. So I'm more interested in that. So if to say Yoruba is now part of Nigeria, and Yoruba agree with others to be part of Nigeria, to say we will let Nigeria, in the name of Nigeria, to print the passports, in the name of Nigeria to manage the borders, in the name of Nigeria to manage the currency, in the name of Nigeria to manage whatever. So all those things are the extras that can make me be interested in who is Nigeria president. But the primary existence of mine, like, infrastructure, water, light, education, healthcare, job, security, things that are readily available to affect an empty life, my life, shouldn't be decided by collection of people who probably I've never visited 2% of my people. So from that background, when they say Nigeria election, president and the rest of that, I have come to that stage whereby I don't give a damn. You know why? It doesn't really matter. Nigeria is structured in a way that it doesn't matter who is there. You will get the same shitty deal, which only breed poverty, underdevelopment, stagnant growth. Then we are back to square one. Who is going to be the next president? Come on. So for somebody like me, asking me that is probably not the right question for me, because I am not interested in who will become the president, because I shouldn't if it was fairly arranged, if Nigeria was fairly structured, I mean, even if it's called Nigeria, well, look at it this way. I live in the UK, right? Scottish people want to leave, but that does not reduce their British citizenship. The fact that the rest of Britain knows that Scotland wants to leave. Nobody treats them like, they are not treating them like where one day they are going to leave, so we don't care. And the people that actually represent the Scotland in the British government, they speak for Scottish people. They don't speak for Britain. In Nigeria, you will see Yoruba senator, you will see Yoruba House of Rep member, you will see Yoruba governor. It will be pro-Nigeria. No electricity, no hospital, no good road, no rail system, no nothing. But it's pro-Nigeria. Nigeria is going to be great if we elect somebody, if we get this good man, if we get that good man. But they know it won't. So why should I be interested? And I tell my friends, it's a waste of time. But I'm not saying you shouldn't if you are interested, okay? Because there is no final, clear-cut solution to get Nigeria either broken up or rearranged to really represent the interest of every component nation in that country. I mean, logically, that's what it should be, where people in the country will say, under this condition, we came together. Do you get that? Now, so I don't encourage my friends to participate, and at the same time, I can't stop you. Most of my friends are independent-minded, and that is why they kind of feel cool on this platform, okay? Don't ask me if who do I want to be your president? I'm not interested. It doesn't matter. Because I shouldn't be. You shouldn't be interested that much. You know why? You should be more interested in those administering the resources from your own region. Normally, you will say, but if that should be the case, Maiyegun, then everybody should go and hold their own state governor, state government, local government responsible. You will be doing a lot of injustice that way. Because that statement is completely misleading. And I will explain. When you say face your governor, face your this, what about face the structure, face the system that actually produced them? They didn't emerge from the blues. The election, the system, everything that produced them, that will secure and protect them, is why they can do what they are doing, starting with them agreeing that their own resources can continue to be exploited while their people continue to wallow in the abjectivity, the abject poverty that brings. So it is a tit for tat, kind of. You can't face them, because facing them means you want them to tell the people they meet in Abuja that, no, this arrangement no longer work. But none of them will agree with you. Of course they won't. Because doing so is like them agreeing with all of us that Nigeria should break up. Let everybody manage their own affair. That is exactly what your governors will be agreeing to. If they agree with you that they should disagree with the arrangement in Abuja, they should disagree with what they put together in Abuja, that is also fueling this division, fueling this crisis, fueling this poverty, fueling this corruption, fueling this killing and terrorism, fueling all of this madness going on. It is that constitution, right? But they won't do it. Because the system produced them. The system protects them. Asking them to turn around or turn against that system is like you asking them to turn the gun on themselves. They won't do it. Well, like I said, there's no one-size-fits-all solution to Nigeria problem. I just feel like I can manage my sanity. I can manage my mental health. I can be very rational that way, in a way, if I just stay off your illusion. The illusion that somebody else will come. Maybe that person will change. You do know what you're talking about? No, one person won't do it. One president won't do it. It is the collection of the people from that part of that Nigeria that will make that demand. And until you get to that stage, I will continue to influence positively, telling you, if they say there's no alternative between PDP and APC, there's nobody that can kick them. I'm saying it to you right now. Yoruba Nation is an alternative. The bigger the team grows, the stronger it becomes, the better for every one of us. That is the alternative. So referendum before election. I'm not saying you can't have your election, okay? What about we discuss the conditions of the election? What about we? When I say we, let the people decide. Let the people conduct a referendum that comes with a new constitution that comes or backed with a referendum where people can then give conditions of how the election should be. That is far-reaching. That's far-fetched. Of course it is, because majority of those who are trapped in this lie, yeah, they have been conditioned that there is no alternative. So who am I to now say probably my alternative is better, other than just to sit this one out and watch you do it? So I am not interested in who become your presidiot in 2023. If you ever get one, I'm more interested in how the Yorubas will no longer have to die or go to jail for trying to defend themselves against the aliens that the Nigerian government said crossed the border from Sudan, from Chad, from Mali, from Cameroon, from Niger, from all these places. And they have committed so much killings in Nigeria. The Nigerian government has no solution other than to offer them a deal. Let's give them land. Let's give them land. So from myself, right, I don't know how you're going to push that anyway. But yeah, that will be my own position. And then good luck with your presidiot or not, okay? There are so many in the market right now. Some of us know how this is going to play out, okay? We know how it's going to play out. But the most important part is that when they are plotting this, when they are doing all they are doing, I just want you to have it at the back of your mind that Oloye Sunday Igboho is coming back home. And it will be any moment from now. The political statement they want to use that for, I will wait until after it happens. So this is me putting your mind in motion for that day that you are going to hear the breaking news is free. Then we take it on from there. But until then, let your song and sing song be this.
A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ.
Buhari ń kí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Sàràkí ń kí. Òwe Yorùbá kan ìyẹn ló sọ wípé ibi tẹ́rìn méjì bá ti jà ó léwu. N ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ.
A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ.
Láyé PDP àrí Boko Haram, APC today Fúlàní X-Men. Irú èwo lèyí? $3.50 to $1 ṣé yẹn ló ń sọ? Èèmọ̀ rẹ̀ o, n ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ.
A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Ìgbà wo ni iPhone 6 wá di PS2 lójú àwọn SARS nílùú Nàìjíríà yìí? Wọ́n fìbọn lé wa kiri ó tójú sú mi. Ayélé o ìbò sí o a. Mi ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Àwọn ọmọge wa tá ń rán ní yunifásitì wọ́n ti ń dolóṣó tán. Níbo lẹ ti gbọ́ polóṣó ń ṣe promo? Ṣebí torí pa ò ní iṣẹ́ lápá. Àwọn politician wọ́n ti fowó epo abalẹ̀ ayé wọn jẹ́ o. Wọ́n lóhun tó dùn tá ò lè fi fọ́mọ yẹ ìròyìn mọ́. A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Sẹ́nétọ̀ ti di musician ní Nàìjíríà. Oh my oh, when shall you see your ìlú tó lè fún ẹ o? When shall you see your poverty o? Do you do your people well? Ṣé mọ́ o? Orin tó lọ. Kọ́mẹ́dì ti wá wọ òṣèlú Nàìjíríà. I'm in pain ni gómìnà kan sọ. Are we not in pain? Sósì ní pásítọ̀ ń sọ. Ayé fi máa lè yí. Ìjọ́dọ̀wọ́ ẹ̀bùn ẹ̀mí mímọ́ lọ. A ò ṣe mọ́ o, lórí tó lọ. Àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o, lórí tó lọ.
He go better, ṣáláàtì ń gbọ́.
Sẹ́nétọ̀ ti di musician ní Nàìjíríà. Oh my oh, when shall you see your ìlú tó lè fún ẹ o? When shall you see your poverty o? Do you do your people well? Ṣé mọ́ orí tó lọ? Kọ́mẹ́dì ti wá wọ òṣèlú Nàìjíríà.
How much is a bag of rice right now, by the way? In Nigeria, the last time we heard about pyramid rice, paddy rice. You see, these people, they're not going to see heaven, no. And you see all these humbled slaves who also kind of enjoys, I don't know. Do you really think you're going to see heaven, right? They displayed rice pyramid in Abuja. And according to them, it was to display the success of Buhari's government that invested 1 trillion naira in anchor borrowers program. That is to give money to farmers to grow different crops and what have you, so that they can boost local food production in Nigeria, crash the increasing price of buying foodstuff in Nigeria. This was the plan. So Buhari's government, with the World Bank money, they invested 1 trillion only for them to bring back this paddy rice, an unprocessed rice.
To come and see this. Everyone should come and see this. This is marvelous. This is wonderful. I have been hearing about it over the last few weeks. And then today, I'm so delighted to be here. Look at this. This is all rice. Look at this. Just look at this. Just look at this. Look at this, surrounded by rice. God bless the Nigerian farmers. God bless Baba Buhari. Say Baba. Say Baba Buhari. This is rice, made in Nigeria rice. It's not foreign, no. This one not be China, oh. This one not be Thailand, oh. This one are Niger, original Niger rice with flavor, with good taste. This one, say Baba, see rice. See rice. I have never seen something like this. This is brilliant. This is wonderful. I just love the ambience of this place. I love this place. Woo! This is, just look at, just have a look at. Just have a look at. Just watch.
Watch more.
Just watch. And all of them have thank you, Baba Buhari, on them. Very appreciative Nigerian farmers. Most of them benefited from the Anchor Borrowers Program. And here are their products. They are here at the Abuja Trade and Convention Center. Everyone should come and see.
Shout out.
Go better, ṣáláàtì ń gbọ́.
Get your PVC, PVC ni wọ́n sọ.
Torí election yìí, APC tàbí PDP ní ká tún tẹ̀lé. Best of the same
Fẹ́dà.
A ò ṣe mọ́ o, lórí tó ń lọ.
APC ò sí ní, PDP náà ò sí ní. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà ò ẹ di àmúre. Àwọn
olóṣèlú ò sí ní.
ẹ sọ pé ẹ ò ṣe mọ́ o
lórí tó ń lọ. A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó ń lọ. Thank you very much to those great guys, I have to say. A bag of rice since they unveiled the fake rice pyramid, which happens to be a paddy rice. Maybe you all know what thing that they call paddy rice. Paddy rice are that, when they harvest rice, rice is still in it has its shell, that grain, it has its shell that they have to put into the machine, mill them, process them, and then I think parboil them, and then bag them for you. Then pack sand, sawdust, and paddy rice, load them for Abuja. Now, a week after that, a bag of rice is now 30 what? 33,000, 30,000. How much is a bag of rice in your area? If you're watching me right now from Lagos, watching me in Ogun State, Enugu, Ebonyi, tell me, how much is a bag of rice in Kanu? They told us that you have rice in Kanu. If you have 15 naira, you can eat a whole meal in Kanu. How much is a bag of rice in Kanu right now? It's all fraud. When I say so far, no, they tire you. When are you going to actually see the light and see through the lies as well? Maybe never. Mine is just to point them out. Doesn't really mean that you are not seeing them. You're not seeing the lies and all of that. Hunger is everywhere. From June 2022, the never-seen-before starvation, famine is going to envelope the northern Nigeria. You're going to see more pictures of people dying of hunger than dying in the hands of a terrorist in northern Nigeria. We have seen wars, for Nigerians. Empathy. Oh, God, there's no empathy in that country. Like, when you see few people who have little empathy, they look like angels. Those who show empathy, those who show sympathy, those who show support, concern for all of these things, they are few. That's why when you see them, they are like angels. Okay? It's going to get worse. And the criminals are cooking up, preparing for who is going to be the next chief executive in chief of Liejiriya. And you possibly waiting for them to give you the final figure or give you the final faces. And you can say, I will go with that one. They know where you are going next. They are ready for you. The criminals you see today, you are going to see them tomorrow. Even though it's going to be in different agbada. Nah, count me out. I won't be part of that. I would not be part of that. And I encourage you not to. Because it's always better the other side. Ilanomo Dua. Listen to this. So maybe they are just blanking everything out in their media in Nigeria. Fine. But Maiyegun's diary, Politico, I have a chance of telling you what is going on so that when the news breaks, it doesn't really shock you. You just feel like, oh, Maiyegun said something about that the other day. Yes. There are court cases that are going to surprise many of you in this year. Nnamdi Kanu is going to be released very soon as well. There are so many things going on, and there's so many things at stake in this their 2023 charade. Okay? So, for those who, they say who laugh last, laugh best. Abi? Nnamdi Kanu will be out in a matter of, very soon, I would say, because the people who believe that they want to save Nigeria, they are becoming desperate. Oh, trust me, desperation can make you do a lot. It can even make you do what you never believe you could do. Igboho is coming back home. Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. And between Nigeria and those who love their people and they want to be on their own, are you with me? Let me take a break. When I get back, I'll take calls. If you're up for it. And indeed, you can help me tell everybody to come. Come here. Come. Maiyegun is trying to save you.
Jay. Help us. Help us. There is God. There is God. God should descend. Today God will descend here. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. This thing will end today. My sisters, if your child lost, will you stay and keep quiet? Will you people stay and keep quiet? The presidency now is calling you, come, I want to help you. You don't want to appear. Will you agree? No. Now the first lady is calling you, come, I want to help you. Come to find your child, your missing child. Will you keep quiet? No. Child, there is God, oh. There is God, oh. The bloods we are sharing, there is God, oh. 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 It's okay.
There is always God. So I have one announcement to make. Before I start taking calls, I'll take few calls tonight. So the line is open. If you check your screen, you are going to see the number right there, scrolling on your screen. So I have an update on the donation for Prince Jeje Man. So I received, our last balance was 162 pounds and some pennies. So now I received another 11 pounds. Sometimes when I received this one through the what's that thing called again? Cash app. So thank you very much. The person said I should keep his name anonymous, but we're going to say thank you to him anyway. So that then takes the total money generated for Prince Jeje Man. That takes that to 173, I think. Yeah, 173 pounds. So that's pretty much over $200 anyway, if it was in dollars. So thank you to every one of you who turned up, okay? You can still reach out, and I will deliver your message to him. I have my first caller. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, my brother. Good
evening to you, ma. How are you? Can you see that I'm actually branded tonight? And I love it.
Yes, I can. I can see. And I was like, oh, that's good.
I know.
Nice
but it sort of make me look like somebody who is selling Omo. This Omo.
It's not.
I love it.
It's not, please.
Right.
We all have that t-shirt. I will wear it to pride. We'll be happy.
I am. Thank you. So you are live, ma. Everyone can hear you.
Thank you.
Yes,
you see, the Nigerians need to wake up. The so-called power, they knows what they are doing. They think they are smart, but Nigerians cannot outsmart them. They introduce terrorism to make money from the international world. Telling international world there is terrorism in Nigeria, help us, they will give them money. Because that is one thing that I found that they said to me, oh, maybe we should give them money or we give them support. So they are getting money. Now they are bringing in hunger to make more money. They are selling Nigerians because when you hear about the word hate and they show all those dying from within Africa, the skeleton, the women dying, the children dying, everybody will start raising money to give to Africa. Now that is one of their tactics, to bring in that hunger, and then they will run to international world and say, Nigerians are dying. They will get the money to share among themselves.
I mean, you are right, because look at what they have turned this issue of terrorism in Nigeria into. It's a business. So I believe.
Of course. It is a business. Because I'm saying what I know. Shall we give them this or shall we do this? But what are you people talking? We are asking you to go in and stop this. But, maybe we need to help them here by giving them either financial support to help end the terrorism, or we train Nigerian soldiers. And they do train Nigerian soldiers here. But when they go back home, now they will call in for more money, international money. Oh, we need money to end this terrorism. Whereas they are all sharing the money. The money is not going anywhere, but it's being shared among themselves. So terrorism now become a big business. And that is why it's so difficult to end this terrorism in Nigeria, because what you do. And within Nigeria, those in power, those in that old house, old rock, they are all part of this.
Of course.
They are all part of it. And that is why it is so difficult. How can you tell me, come on, Nigerians should wise up, that foreigners from Mali, Gambia, Somali, come on, coming to your own country. Isn't that the breach of security?
It should be, but not in Nigeria.
How come you tell us, oh, they are foreigners, they are coming? And you see, it started with ISWA, terrorism. Now it has turned to farmer egg splash. And before that, they said all Nigerians should go and submit their own weapon. Oh.
Yeah. They disarm Nigerians.
If you carry weapon,
they disarm them before.
If you have weapon, they ask them to submit their own weapon. They said, we're going to give you amnesty. If you have registered, please give it up. And you're going to tell me, Nigerian government won't money. They disarm people to allow these invaders to invade and kill. If you carry one single knife, they will call Pekiniko. And the Nigerian military, the Nigerian so-called police, they are all part of it. Look at it deeply. Our youth cannot walk on the street freely. They will be stopped. And the next minute, bring your phone. Let's search your phone. The next minute, one left you for no crime at all. And the funny thing, there is no plan to end this.
No.
Whoever comes in will continue.
That is right.
There is nothing, because that's why the youth start killing themselves, thinking about maybe we'll get into ritual. This will help us. Nigerians have been, the youth life has already been mortgaged. And those so-called influencers are not influencing things because they need to wake up and wise up. They give them money and they will tell you, support this in favor of this. And they are not thinking straight. If I fish I want no mortgage, fish I want only one mortgage. Because gradually, one by one, they should start counting their lives. One in the life expectancy in Nigeria is how many?
It's dropping. I think it's 47 now.
People should be worried. But because of immediate money they get, that little cash they give to them, they can't think straight. And this so-called 419, they even said it to them, why can't this youth wake up? They said to them, okay, I want the elite. Isn't that something for you to wake up and say, look, enough of this? I'm glad Oloye is coming out.
It will be coming out.
But I hope it doesn't go back to Nigeria. They should allow him to move on its normal way, route to learning.
Thank you, ma. Let me take a
let them break this country and give peace. Thank you.
God bless you, ma. Thank you so much, ma. So I have another caller. I hope it connects. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Chief Maiyegun.
Yes, sir. So who am I speaking with?
Hey, what? Olaoluwa ló bá sọ̀rọ̀. Yeah.
Oh, Elder Olaoluwa. Good evening, sir.
Yes. Yeah, báwo ni nǹkan? Wá church ń jẹta sà sí òsì nǹkan. Wá church ń jẹta sí òsì nǹkan sà.
Ó ṣe wẹ́rẹ́ pé àwọn kankan dàpọ̀ mọ́ nǹkan so a kàn sún síwájú.
All right, sir. Let's Olúwa sagbára dọ̀tun, sir. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So everybody can hear you, all, Elder. Go on, sir.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. First of all, kí n tó gbàgbé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ nurture into law that is showing rice pyramid. Okay. You know or nurture or whatever they call her. You see, you can the way he's talking. You know, the way he's talking and the descriptions on the rice and so on, you can see the quality of her brain. You don't need to blame her. All right? So these people that occupy the political space in Nigeria, you can see the quality of their brain. All right? And what really paid me so much is that they are taking majority of us they are taking majority of us for idiots, as if we don't have any sense.
But are the majority not idiots, sir? Sir, are the majority not idiots? Nigerians are naturally idiots.
I think you are right. I think you are right.
People who don't want to feel like idiots are the people talking. You don't want to feel like idiot because it was like, this doesn't make sense.
That's right. Yes, Maiyegun, you are right. But let me give an example of what you just said. You know, you show us one barrack in Lagos where Obasanjo came when there was a bomb blast at Ikeja, opposite the mechanized division in Ikeja. That's right. Because I live very close there. I live with my brother there in the GRA there. Okay. Then when that thing happened, it's in front of me. In fact, when the day Obasanjo come there, they arrested me because I wanted to go and punch him. You understand? They got me arrested that day. All right. So now, what I wanted to say is this: there was a day I was driving on that road that went to Abuja. I saw the way people drive. Then I was so mad. Then I just climbed on top of my car, and I shout. I said, I wish God kill all Nigerians and replace us with monkeys. Everybody say, yes. Some people say, yeah, the man is saying the truth. Yeah, but the guy is saying the truth. I said, yes, I mean it. I wish God kill all of us and replace us with monkey. Because the way we are behaving, our brain is just a little bit similar to monkey. I'm sorry. All right? Now, if you see the way we are taking, the way the Nigerians taking this matter now, what is going on in Nigeria, you can see just of recent, they show us some kids, 17 years, 15 years old kids. They are looking for fast money. They want to kill their mates. Little girl of 15 years, they want to kill her. All right? Now, Nigeria is going to show Nigeria is going to expose the quality of the brain of black man. And this is what we need to guide. All right. This is not a joke. This is not a joke anymore. Because, for example, now, another thing, I was at Heathrow not too long. I went there to collect, somebody sent something for me from Nigeria. Okay? Now, when I got there, we are about 5 or 6 people, African, that wanted to collect something at the same time. They now said to us that because we are not the one that went to that country to buy that thing, they send it to us. We will need to get clearing agents. Okay? I'm the only Nigeria out of that 6 of us. Then we went around to go and look for clearing agents. When we get the clearing agents, okay, the clearing agent now said to the other African countries, they said they will get their goods today. They said, me as a Nigerian, it will take me 2 weeks.
Why?
Because they said to me, because they said our atrocities, our behaviors, because they said,
just that same
they told me, yes, usual tag. They said to me that about 1 month ago, some people import what they call it, palm oil, but it's full of drug. And it's from Nigeria. So now I went there now, I carry that tag. I've never seen drug in my lifetime. Okay? And look at what is happening. Yes. So that is what is happening. And this is what all this. Yeah, we share it. Like you said the other day. All these bastards that is singing 2023 elections now. It's not for them alone. When the consequences come back,
no,
the consequences come back to all of us. Okay, because I know how much I'm spending on people every day. It's only now that I start thinking, because I start thinking, say, no, I don't want to support this country anymore. So, no, thank you. So I don't know. So
thank you very much once again for joining us tonight. That's Oloye Oluwa. He's always the man who has a lot to say, and then he always has limited time saying them. So it's unfortunate that indeed we all carry the toga or the tag of oh, you're Nigerian. Sometimes it comes with suspicion that you have no clue about. Then you become defensive. You start defending like, no, me, I'm not that kind of Nigerian. I'm not this or that. It's terrible. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello there. This is Maiyegun. Who am I speaking with, sir?
This is Akinola in Houston again.
Akinola from Houston, sir. So you're live. Everybody can hear you. How are you?
Like usual, I will start by thanking you for what you do.
Thanks.
For Nigeria, if there's any place called Nigeria, I don't believe there is in my judgment. I believe it's that time.
Well, officially, Nigeria still exists. Many of us who don't have other passport as we speak, we are still Nigerians. But one thing is that some of us have mentally left Nigeria. So go on, sir.
The topic of my discussion of my contribution today is that Nigeria is a crime thing, and we all are witnesses of what is happening in the country.
That's right.
Because at the end of the day, so people like Maiyegun and others, thank you for what you are doing for exposing a lot of these criminals. Some of our people are choosing to keep quiet as well. And they're not doing anything about it. It's not every one of us.
Not.
My major discussion is to most of the people that are listening at the moment. It's not all of us that may come to the line and speak like Maiyegun is speaking, but in our own little way, either with our money, with everything we have, we should ensure that we expose these criminals. These criminals are the government of Nigeria that are killing people, innocent people, every day. And pretending that we have a country, because if they were to count any country in Africa doing democracy, Nigeria will be counted at the moment. But we know there's no democracy in Nigeria.
No democracy.
People will go around and see ballot boxes. People will go around. They will not even allow people to vote, assuming that people are telling you go and show yourself in election, go and represent yourself if you're not happy about how the country is being run. Get involved and change it. You know you cannot win an election. Every Nigerians know that. So why are we deceiving ourselves, pretending that we have a country that is operating on democracy? There is no democracy in Nigeria. So Nigeria is a crime scene where so many people are murdered, killed, are deprived of anything in life. So we need to raise our voice as much as we can to see that we expose these people. So because they will dress in Agbada regard and go to the United Nations and they will look like human beings. They are all criminals. We should call them by their real name. Buhari is a criminal. All these governors, they are criminals. They are the ones destroying the people. So we cannot all just take our comfort and allow this kind of development to continue without getting involved. We are witnessing the crime. So
we should not sugarcoat it. We should not sweet talk it. We should not be politically correct. Let's say it.
Nigeria is full of crime everywhere. The Fulani are not just doing things on their own. They have the support of the federal government to do what they are doing at the moment. Why are they arresting Igboho? What has he done? Organizing a rally is a crime in anywhere in the world?
No.
Is Kanu doing anything other than telling people that this kind of suffering for people is not acceptable? And then Maiyegun General will threaten anybody in Nigeria and they will go scot-free If you go to the police, they will arrest you. Look at the other guy that was arrested the other time.
Yeah.
The people that arrested the criminals were detained by Nigerian police and they let the criminals go. So Nigeria is full of crime. It's a crime scene. You're witnessing it. I'm witnessing it. Maiyegun is talking about it. We need to support him the more to see that we expose these people and tell the world what is happening. We can't all keep quiet and allow this to continue.
God bless
so,
you.
Enough is enough.
That's right.
We all need to raise our game and make sure that the whole world know that Nigeria is a crime scene and that we need to shield that country. That is my contribution tonight.
God bless you, sir. Thank
General.
you. You have a good one. My regards to our people in Houston, by the way. I have another caller. Hello. Hello there. Can you hear me? Hello there. Let's see if I get disconnected. Can you hear me? One sec. Hang on. Sorry. What's this? Nah. I think, please, if you are calling Maiyegun, you don't need to make a video call. Make it audio, okay? There's no point in calling a video when I'm not going to be putting my face there. You can see my face already, right? Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Oh, can you please turn off the broadcast? I mean, you know, and listen to your phone.
Okay, I will do that. I'll do that.
Please. So listen to the phone more so that you and I can, you know, that broadcast is delayed by a few seconds. Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello. I can hear you.
Brilliant. So, who is on the line? Yes. Please, you are live.
Well, this is Kolawole.
Kolawole.
Yes.
Grant. Now, everybody can hear you, sir. Please.
No. Yes, the certain things I want to ask regarding the population.
Okay.
Now, let's say the Hausas, the Fulani, the Kanu, and what have you. Which tribe is more populated? Which tribe? Sorry to ask that question because I've been asking myself.
It's a good one. It's a good one, okay? But let's do it together, all right? Continue talking. I'm going to do something and I'm going to bring it onto the screen. We'll do it together so we can be factual, okay? But go on, please.
I have been asking myself, if you look at the population, it seems Yorubas are the more populated. Sorry, I mean, it's just my own. It's not even my own. From what I've done, from what I've seen so far. Okay? Now, one thing I want us to know as a Yoruba is that we are the one causing this problem. That in Nigeria, Nigeria is not yet to be separated. It is we Yorubas that is still hanging on to it. I'm telling you the truth. The Igbos are all, they all know that the Igbos are just there. They are not things we know. It's not this. They've been saying no way, we can't continue with that. For the Yorubas, that no hanging on. Look at 1993, for instance. When Abiola said, when they did all this rap, Abiola and the Yoruba are still like the man wants to go. They feel it. They say to themselves, look, there's nothing we can do. These Yorubas want to go. They have to sort it out. That's why they brought this Baba, all this rubbish. It has nothing to do with them. They were just there. And they are the one even controlling it. That man, that one Baba that said, this man invited regarding about 2 weeks ago regarding this. When they said the 12 states in the north says Sharia, that is when it has been divided already. I didn't think we all hang on to that. Then look, since you said your Sharia is your Sharia, you want to so they started it. We Yoruba should have hung on to that. The rest of the people should have hung on to that. Say, look, it says Sharia, okay, for the 12 states. We in the south, this is what we are. And therefore, let everybody go on their own ways. It has been settled. But we all kept quiet. Especially we Yoruba. I'm still saying it. Let me give an instance.
Please.
In 1980, during the Igboho, Igboho said he needed a war that he needed Nigeria. And Awolowo danced into his stone. Awolowo believes he's going to rule Nigeria. That's just by the way. I'm not.
No, I mean,
that's any ruler. That's the way they feel. But that's a mistake from Awolowo aspect of it. But the saddest part that the man tried his own best for the West. There's no doubt about that.
That's right.
We are still feeling it till tomorrow. I happen to come from Ikene.
Amazing.
Before the old man died, I've witnessed is one of his interviews. The way he talks, the way he do things, the way he was saying things. Before he died, I've witnessed one or two occasions. So I knew the person, I knew this man a little bit. But the point is, he wanted to rule, but that's where he got it wrong. He would have let us go on our own ways. We would have been better off. So the Yorubas are the problem. I'm still saying it. And something that Tinubu is doing now. If everybody has us, we don't have to hang on. Look at what this man said about a couple of months ago. I mean, last year when they went for the UN nation meeting.
Right.
There's someone that said, when these two guys in the south, they agree, we're in problem. One of the ministers said it. So for that reason, it's not to let us know. But it is so obviously that the Yorubas are the one hanging on to this problem. We must say to ourselves. And the Yorubas at the same time hanging for this. The Yorubas also have their own part of the thing. I'm not saying anybody here. That's the truth.
I'm with you, please. I'm following you, Kola.
The Yorubas are the problem here. The Yorubas are the problem here. I'm telling you, it's true. Now, look at what they have. Every one of them is coming to the south, coming to the southwest. Look at what this man is doing now. Auto, everything, Dangote stuff, Dangote cement. In the southwest, are we crazy? Petroleum. Look at what he's doing in the, whatever they call it, what they call this area. Look at what he's doing there. Nigerian money. And we all kept quiet. It's a problem. And the problem is the Yoruba himself. Until when they start killing Yoruba and that is where we stop. Or we start reasons along. Because that's why he wants, look at Tinubu himself. He has embezzled all the money he wants to embezzle in his life, and he wants to continue to rule. For what purpose? What has he got? Baba, it was Babata Conde. Look at Babata Conde. Look at Babata Conde before Babata came. 3 classes in a day. That Baba changed it. Why did this idiot came back? He could, what is the idea there? I don't have to do work. I didn't have to be down there. That, I mean, Tinubu could not do even anything to reverse the case. So say, okay, this man did, let me improve on me. He didn't do anything. What he was interested in, he told you, I mean, after he was even saying clearly. That's what he used to say. Abuja Buddha, what does that mean? He's spending money. Yeah, and he was telling people, there was the one that I watched. He said, why are you protesting? As if he didn't do it before. He did it. That's what he did. When he ran away to London, that's exactly he was protesting. Yeah. And he was asking people not to protest.
God bless you, Kolawole. Let me take another course. In fact, I love, I love the fact that you made
when he was there, by the time you ran away, I used to show him the Nabaga Square here. This is your show. Where were you? Also, I thought, where were you? Idiot. Everybody, a lot of people like him when he came in. Look at what he did.
I remember.
He did nothing. I'm supporting him. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Man, sometimes you can really get angry if you really know these people very well and what they have done and the consequences of what they have done. You can't really sit back and pretend that you are not angry, especially if you really do know. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Maiyegun.
Good evening to you, my brother. Is that Tunde from SA?
Yeah, this Tunde from SA.
It's not hard. You'll be wondering how I got to know because you're still keeping that mom's picture as your profile until you change it. I'll get lost. So
that's
Tunde, you are live. Yeah. Everybody can hear from you now.
You see, I always, I keep telling people, even people around me, people we talk, we share ideas about what's going on. No, there's no way you be outside Nigeria, you will talk about that country. So I keep telling them, we Yorubas are the problem, like the caller said. Honestly, that's the truth. That is the honest truth.
Sometimes, what happens is that people sometimes feel like that is not so true. However, if we want to say the Yoruba is the problem, can we say just because this political class in Yoruba land continue to find a way to agree with the North for political sharing, for political power sharing?
100%. That is the reason why we see. Let me tell you, Maiyegun, if the Yoruba elite in Nigeria, I mean the Yoruba politicians,
the elite
stand up today and come back together and say we are leaving. I'm telling you, it won't take a year. I'm telling you. Maiyegun, go and write it down. If the Yoruba elite politicians, they go on and come together and say we are leaving Nigeria, it's not going to take a year. I'm telling you. That's the truth. Okay, I'll give you some examples right now. Look, you spoke about the influencers, and when you talk about the influencers, we're talking about the artists, the musicians, you understand what I mean? So, okay, look at the impact of our influencers, the so-called actors and actresses. For me, they are not a good role model for each and every Nigerian in that country. I don't know if I sent you a video. Maybe you saw it. I don't know. Maybe you saw it.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I sent you a video which tells where some people I respect so much. Atunade and Femi Adebayo. I respect them. And I saw them in a video where they were, patronizing MC Oluomo. I was shocked.
You shouldn't be shocked. Today, it's like you were the one who raised your expectation of them beyond what it should be. Okay, all the Yoruba actors in Nigeria, even when I was still in Nigeria, I knew this myself. The female, the males, they got funding for their movie production before some of them finally caught their break or reached their break, right? All the ladies and the MC Oluomo used to give them 1.5 million, 2 million to go and produce film back then. So they owe him a lot. Seriously, right? Seriously, they owe him a lot. So, like so many people also owe Tinubu because what they are was what they got from Tinubu. You get what I mean? So you shouldn't be disappointed. I'm not raising my expectation on them. No.
Do you know what? I wasn't disappointed with Atunade, but I was disappointed with Femi Adebayo because he's a lawyer. So
I think I get your point. I get where you're coming from. That it might have been from that part, but somehow it should have the integrity or courtesy, something that will make him feel like, no, I shouldn't be doing this.
Exactly, my brother. Exactly, my.
I said something. Exactly. I said, if you pay attention today, right? Some of us sometimes take it as an insult. Okay, majority of Nigerians are slow. Pay attention to those who are educated, those who are not, those who are mid-educated, and those who are not educated. Please pay attention how easy sometimes, how easy you can deceive multitude. And they will agree.
Exactly.
Even when they can question that thing and say, oh boy, wait, did this thing make any sense? No, they are slow in thinking. And that is the reason why those criminals can last that long. Trust me.
Maiyegun, let me tell you one thing. And every Nigerian right now, especially from Yoruba land, when it comes to monetary aspect, and they feel they're going to gain, anything you say goes. People no longer check the integrity of whatever you sold to them.
It doesn't really mean anything anymore.
It doesn't mean anything. As long as money comes in, they don't care. They believe you. So you're right. When you talk about them being dumb, you're very correct. And look at that idiot that was doing the video selling say baba. I mean, a very, very smart
and person. It's actually paddy rice. That's part of what I'm saying as well, Tunde, right? Paddy rice with the never process, right? Somebody is displaying that.
Exactly. In essay, we have different kind of rice. You choose the one you want.
Exactly.
Baba, you choose the one you want. You go into the store, check out. You go into checkout. You go into the shop right. You go to Woo. I mean, look at where they're packing rice. How you know with different kind of flavor. Actually, that woman should be ashamed of herself. A kid should be ashamed of herself, of whoever that woman is. Even the family should be ashamed of her.
Tunde, you know something, right? You know something. You cannot shame the shameless. Please don't raise your expectation on that as well. That is family. I mean, our family will be ashamed of her, or she should be ashamed of herself. You can't shame the shameless, Tunde. It's like some of you understand what shame is. Some people don't.
Yes, they don't. Yeah, you're very correct.
It's unfortunate.
You're very correct.
That woman lived in the UK, Tunde. That woman lived in the UK for more than 25 years before she got that appointment. 25 years in the UK.
Imagine.
So what excuse? What would be the excuse now? Oh, because she's in Nigeria, she's poor. It's not about poverty. It's not the poverty of all those material things.
I'm telling you. You see, this, I know there was a day, but I don't know if you recollect.
Right.
I spoke about this our cultural attitude. Kamani as Africans, elite, Bajumo. That thing is affects us. I want to belong to those Bajumo. At times it makes you to go against your code of conduct. I'm telling you, Baba. And we still don't know what to say.
It's been a pleasure talking to you again.
It's always fun talking to you, Maiyegun. It's always fun, Baba. Take care. Keep doing the good job.
I'll continue. Thanks so much for the support as well. Okay, stay safe, Baba.
Yeah.
Now that's Tunde. Sorry, sometimes I do get into the mood where I just kind of engage my caller to get a better picture of what they are trying to paint and all that to my audience. It kind of blend that way so much. So I have another caller. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello there,
Good
brother.
morning. Good morning. How's the family?
Thank God. How are you? And how is the family?
I'm good. I'm good.
Class.
This is Olufemi.
Yeah, I wanted you to say it. That's Olufemi from India. Brother Paul, generally known as Brother Paul, because you can change that, but it seems your voice can't be changed. Not yet. So, Olufemi from India on the phone, please. Fire.
Well, Maiyegun, it's sad that the Yoruba is degenerated, especially those that hail from Africa. But some of us tend to forget that there are Yorubas all over the world. There are Yorubas in Brazil, the folk of South America. Many of them are Yorubas. So it's just that we from Africa we've completely degenerated. There was any tribe that can be linked to Judas Iscariot, I think the Yoruba be the first mentioned. That the Yoruba tribe or Judas hailed from Judas. That we produce, our values, our character, the way we think, the way we reason, It's like an earlier caller said, the key, I mean no disrespect to any tribe or any of my brothers in Nigeria, or still we are the key to breaking up Nigeria is with the Yoruba people. You can write that down today.
Because the key of breaking up Nigeria. The Igbos are ready.
The Igbos are ready. They're ready. Many of them know. Many of them know. I mean, no again, I'll say it. I mean, no disrespect to any other tribe. But even the Igbos know that the breaking up of Nigeria, that key is in the hands of the Yoruba people. But it's a shame that the strength, power, and unity of the Yoruba people is actually outside Nigeria at the moment. It is not inside Nigeria, it is outside Nigeria.
That's a powerful one.
And that is the battle we are trying to fight now. We are trying to move that power back into Nigeria. The intellectual power, the social power,
the engagement power, the advocacy power, the power to mobilize.
Balance. It's not on you balance anymore. Exactly. That is the real battle we are facing now. We are trying to move back that only the Yoruba. It's our major problem now. Thank you, Maiyegun. Let me leave space for others to come.
Bless you, brother Olufemi. That's a brilliant one there from my good brother Paul.
We are trying to move
brother Paul. Hi, hello there. Hello.
Can you?
Hello.
Yeah, hello, ma.
Okay.
Can you turn off the broadcast or turn it down somehow so that we can hear ourselves?
Okay.
God bless you. So yeah.
Okay, I've done it.
Sorry, who is on the line?
This is Bola from Belgium.
Bola, Sister Bola from Belgium, or should I say Lady Bola? Ma'am, you are live. Everybody can hear you.
Whatever you call it. my English is a little bit awkward.
Oh, there's no awkward English. See, ma, there's no awkward English. Okay? No, Oyinbo ni so Yoruba, ko ja lenu e gerege. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Mo ti gbọ́ nǹkan tó wí bàbá yìí. Jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ torí mo mọ̀ pé àwọn kan wà tó máa fi kún fún ẹ. Ṣé kò yẹ?
Mo wà pẹ̀lú yín.
Ó ṣe gan ni Ọlọ́run á dá ọmọ ẹ̀ sí. Happy birthday in arrears. Mo ti kí ẹ lórí kíní káàkiri wetin. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn sórí tí wọ́n bá mú Yorùbá sílẹ̀ tán méjò sílẹ̀ tán ní kó kọ́ pa nǹkankan kọ́ pa Yorùbá kó tó péjọ.
Yeah.
Yes. Sórí ìlú tí mo wà yìí tí Yorùbá kan bá wọ̀lú yìí nísìn tí Igbo bá wọ̀lú yìí nísìn ṣé o mọ̀ pé tribe méjì mo wí yẹn. So tí Igbo bá ríra wọn tó bá ti lè sọ pé kedu sórí gbogbo nǹkan tí tó ti sọ pé ọdí máa yẹn sórí gbogbo nǹkan tí òun ti rí gbà láti 25 years tó ti délùú yìí á fún family ẹ̀ tó dé lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá jẹ́ Yorùbá ni wàá gbọ́ pé ìwọ náà lọ jìyà tó bá jìyà ọdún mẹ́wàá á bá fọ̀nà hàn yẹn. Kí ni ìtumọ̀ yẹn kí ló ń sọ fún ẹ yẹn? Sórí nǹkan tó yìí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà ni àwa Yorùbá gangan là ń dá sílẹ̀ tí wọn bá dé tí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá bínú dìde kó gbé gbogbo àwọn olórí burúkú tó kó wọn sápò yẹn tó kọ́ ọmọ wọn dà sí ìlú òyìnbó kó kó gbogbo wọn kó kó wọn dà sí Nàìjíríà ilẹ̀ tí ò bá ìrí bẹ́ẹ̀ mo sọ fún ẹ a lè rí Yorùbá nation nǹkan tí mò ń wí sílẹ̀.
Mo wà pẹ̀lú ìmọ̀.
Torí pé nígbà tí Awólọ́wọ̀ wà láyé àwa ni first region tó kọ́ gba TV ní Nàìjíríà àbí mo purọ́ radio broadcasting Yorùbá ló kọ́ gbà everything a máa kó aṣọ ìgbà tá a wà ní kékeré a máa kó aṣọ tá a bá lòkù a ní dànù a kó síbi kan tá a bá dé school wọ́n wá kó lọ fún wọn ní north ṣé wọ́n ń wọṣọ ni ṣé báwọn la làwọn lójú àwọn tá a làwọn lójú nìyí tẹ́lẹ̀ 3 times là ń ṣe school kó tó di pé jákàndéèdé ó sọdẹ yọkan ìgbà tí olójú lọ báyìí tó dé ó sọ di rádaràda gbogbo school yẹn ó lè rí sọ nísìn ó lè rí náwó sí ní Nàìjíríà. So tẹ bá ń sọ pé Nàìjíríà bàjẹ́ Yorùbá ló bàjẹ́ I'm telling you tí àwọn ọmọdé Yorùbá bínú dìde kó ṣe ṣẹ́gẹ̀ fún wọn kó dàbí ti Ghana a lè rí Yorùbá lè sọ̀gbà.
God bless you, ma.
Reality mo sọ fún ẹ.
Ṣé gan-an. God bless you. Go on, ma.
Kọ́lọ̀ ń kó jọ àwọn ọmọ wa kúrò nínú gbogbo oko ẹrú tá a kó wọn sí àdúrà tí mò ń gbà nìyẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n bó tó lè ṣe yẹn ọmọ ẹ má jẹ ntàn yìí náà bá kó wọn dà síbì kan. Buhari náà ó mọ̀ pé Yorùbá ní sẹ́yìn ṣùgbọ́n kíní kan náà ní a fi bàjẹ́ sí. Haúsá mọ̀ pé tó ń bá kówó sílẹ̀ tó ń bá mú pè sílẹ̀ ó ti mọ̀ pé owó yẹn la máa kọ́ mú. So sorry owó tọ́jọ́ ń pín yẹn ni ò tí ì jẹ́ kọ́ mọ nǹkan tó máa ṣe. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ máa mú wọn gbogbo wọn lọ́lọ́run máa kó sínú àgádá ọwọ́ ara wọn máa fi tẹ̀ra wọn sínú àgádá gbogbo. Ó sorry láti sọ.
Èyí tẹ wí yẹn ara ọ̀rọ̀ mama God bless you ma ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé last call mi. Mo really appreciate.
Lọ gbé last call kó lọ borí pamọ́ aago mọ́kànlá ló kọjá yìí ìyá yẹn ń pè é.
Ẹ ṣé ma God bless you ma so that is Lady Bola mama wa láti Belgium so ṣe hello sir can I just steal just a minute or two from your time to explain what Mama said to my friends just before we round it up? Do you mind? Just a minute.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So what Mama was saying there is that, listen, she agreed with every caller who admitted that if we look at it critically, Yorubas are the reason why Nigeria is what Nigeria is today. Because if we had pulled out, right, we would never, there's no possibility for this northern Nigeria to dominate as they do now, or we dealing with the poverty we are dealing with right now and all this crisis. And she believed that until the Yorubas, especially the young ones, come together, until they decide to change that, including those representing us in Yoruba land. She was talking about the political elite, including Tifnubu and gang. Until you send them to the gallows, your gallows, you are likely never going to see the end of this brutality. That's what Mama said. And she then added some Jara Ekwe on them, which I will let my next caller please come in now. Hello, sir.
Hello, Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir. I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting there, okay? Sorry, your name and where you are calling from, because you're going to be my last caller, sir.
My name is Omobamidele Babalola.
Omobamidele Babalola, sir.
Yeah, I'm calling you right now in Indianapolis.
Indianapolis from, wow.
Yeah.
God, that's so. Please, sir, fire on. Everybody can hear you.
Yeah, Baba mi,
sir.
Mi ò tẹ ní nǹkan kan tí mo fẹ́ fi kún tàbí mo fẹ́ yọ kúrò. Mo ti ń gbà ládùúrà pé ọjọ́ kọjọ́ tí máa ti ní opportunity láti bá Maiyegun tèmi nìkan sọ̀rọ̀. You are the Maiyegun and another Maiyegun is a counterfeit.
Approved.
You know what?
Sir.
Inú mi dùn pé generation wa yìí. I'm so proud of you. I don't know any other person.
Me too.
I'm so proud of you. Pé a sì lè rí irú èèyàn báyìí tó sì dúró you Sowore Sunday Igboho èèyàn níyìn o Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ní mú yín kúrò ńbẹ̀.
Àmín bàbá.
Ọjọ́ orí kọ́ là ń sọ yìí o. Ọjọ́ orí kọ́ là ń sọ yìí o. I'm telling you. You don't care. Ẹ̀mí tó wà nù Sowore náà ló wà nù ìwọ náà. Ẹ̀mí tó wà nù Sunday Igboho náà ló wà nítorí fi jà ló ti fi ń jà ẹ̀. Àwa náà nǹkan tá a lè fi jà láti fi ń jà. Àdẹ̀sìn tó wáyé pé mo ń sọ nǹkan kan pé tó wáyé pé àwọn táwọn sátì ń dìbà ìgbọ̀n tó wáyé pé kọ́ńtẹ̀ sí kọ́ da gbogbo àti Nàìjíríà ti máa dà tó wá ti máa wọ̀ mọ́ra wa lọ.
At least.
But reason mo ṣe fẹ́ wá make a little comment kan nípa lálẹ́ nǹkan tí màmá sọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ̀ kọ́. Because wọ́n ní màmá ní téèyàn bá rí ejò tó bá rí Yorùbá kó kọ́kọ́ pa Yorùbá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kọ́. Inú gbogbo ní Nàìjíríà ìlú tó dáa jù láti reside láti bá tò láti bá ṣe ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni.
Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni, mo agree.
Àwa iná ọ̀dẹ̀ ni. Ìjẹ̀bú ò dáa èèyàn wà ń Jẹ̀bú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ìbàdàn sùn Ìbàdàn wà àfọwọ́dé sí. Èkó ò gbádùn Èkó wà òkè.
Ó kẹrù ó kọ́ mọ.
Yọra sáà ọ̀rà mi. Ilẹ̀ Yíbò ibẹ̀ náà ti ń jẹ̀yàn. Àwọn náà ò gbádùn. Ẹni tó bá wọn ṣe ló máa mọ̀. Àwọn náà sá fúnra wọn, àwọn náà bàjẹ́. Okay, ká tún wá kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ìyẹn ní tó túmọ̀ sí pé gbogbo ibi la ti ń kó adìyẹ alẹ́.
Níṣe wà. Gbogbo bí níṣe wà. Bàbá Maiyegun ẹ ti wà nílùú òyìnbó nísìnyí for how many years? Ṣé wọn kì í mú gbóǹbẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń gbúgbò ní ṣé wọ́n kidnap ní tí wọ́n ń ṣe wèé tó ń ṣe ìka tí wọ́n ń ṣe nílùú òyìnbó ju tiwa lọ.
Kò sí rọ́mbẹ̀.
Nǹkan tó ń dánwò ní Amẹ́ríkà ń bíbá yìí. Èèyàn lanu pé kó lórí sórí ara ẹ̀ ni. Yọra sáwọn ra.
I'm with you, sir.
So mi ní kọ̀ọ̀kan tí mo kàn fẹ́ káwọn Ìbàdàn ló máa ń jalè irọ́ ni ṣé Ìjẹ̀bú ìlú sí sọmọ Ìbàdàn. Yọra sáwọn.
Gbogbo la ti ń kàdí alẹ́. I love that.
Gbogbo wa náà ṣùgbọ́n àwọn gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n kàn fún wa ní psychologically torture ni Yorùbá máa ń believe èèyàn ìgbẹ́kẹ̀lé wa ti pọ̀ jù. Mo wo interview Abiola kan ó ní confidence ó ní belief nínú Babangida gan.
Abiola ò gbọ́ ó ní wọ́n mọ̀ everybody mọ̀ pé Babangida nìkan ló lè dànù ó wá jẹ́ kan ọ̀rá sáà pé tó bá wọnú irú mò ń picture ta ló pọ̀ jù ń bẹ̀ tó ju tòun lọ of course picture Ibrahim Babangida but látayébáyé láti mọ̀ pé ẹni tó lè múyàn tó lè ṣèyàn ẹni tó bá súnmọ́ èèyàn ni so that does it so tó bá dẹ̀ ti jọmọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ supremacy kò síbi tí ò sí wọ́n ṣe lábẹ́òkúta wọ́n ṣe ń bàdàn wọ́n ṣe ń lóyìnbó wọ́n ṣe lẹ́nìwẹ̀ẹ́ but lálẹ́ yìí inú mi dùn wípé mo ní opportunity to be a participant ní orí program yìí.
Àgbàlagbà inú tèmi gan dùn pé mo bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ because you see one thing tí mo like lórí Maiyegun General Politico ni pé mo manage láti jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wá rí i pé a lè agree to disagree without disrespecting ourselves in a way that because I know me agree pẹ̀lú yẹn o mo agree pẹ̀lú tibẹ̀ yẹn o that's the maturity I always envision to have on Maiyegun General Politico and people like yourself the way you present yourself the way my friends handle themselves on Maiyegun General Politico sir it's a personal pride for me it's a thing of pride for me and I have to say thank you to you Oloye.
All right.
God bless you. Welcome, God bless you. You stay safe, Next time, I hope I'm lucky again, sir. This time around, all right. Next time too. Yeah. Thank you so much, Baba. So that is my last caller, and to my friends who probably want to know what he said. He didn't have much to add. He said, but he just wanted to slightly disagree with the statement of our mama who called from Belgium. He said, Mama said. When Mama said she agreed that the problem of Nigeria were contributed by mostly or abetted by the Yorubas who collaborated, always agree with this northern Nigeria and the rest of that. So Mama said, in her own opinion, right, if you see Yoruba and you see a snake, kill that Yoruba before you kill the snake. So my last caller called in to say, that's going to be a yes or no thing, a yes and no thing, okay? Because if we have to say, kill this Yoruba because is this or that, if you look very well, you will see the same characters in Igbo land. You see the same characters in Hausa land. You see the same character in Fulani. And if you pay attention very well, okay? So he is not observing the Yorubas who are also the betrayers of their own people for the gain, the little temporary gain they get, power, money, fame, and the rest of that, right? So he disagreed slightly and he agreed as well to some extent. So what everyone believes tonight is that indeed, if you care so much about what is going on in Nigeria and what will happen in Nigeria as things continue this way, you should take it upon yourself to begin to talk to people about it. Tell them about their options and alternatives and let their options and alternatives be beyond PDP and APC, beyond the election. There are things that are possible only if the majority who actually controls the population, if they knew the power they control, right? If they decide to go the other way can't always be the easiest way. But why can't you take it? A time will come if you all actually influence positively and not for these rogue political parties. And somebody like me, like you, like I said, yeah, I would never be part of this charade anymore, okay? And at the same time, I bet you adults old enough to take your own decisions, okay? But just always know that as you make your decisions politically or otherwise in Nigeria, there are also consequences of those decisions. Elections have consequences. Buhari should have taught you a lesson. If you haven't learned anything, right, go ahead, keep the campaign, continue with it. Let the charlatans, let the criminals, let the rogues, the thieves, the manipulators, the killers, the murderers, let them continue to offer themselves as your solution, and you continue to dance in the market, influencing your friends and what have you to them, because they are the only ones who can win election. Since the election is what you want, they are the only ones who can win the election, and they need your help. Go on, continue the job, but expect the same results. Elections have consequences. I don't know how to say that better. I'll see you some other time as we all look forward to the, to the release of Oloye Sunday Igboho. How it's going to happen? See, when Oloye is released, when Oloye Sunday Igboho is back to us, right? Everybody can go make up their own stories of how he got released. I am not interested in that for now. I'm confident with what I have heard. and with what I know, and with the hope I have in them, which I am not in any way just being kind of, what do you call that? Well, I have that, and I believe, and I will wait as everyone else to that day when Igboho will be back. And when that happens, then we take the journey from there again. It's so important because what they try to kill Igboho for is what you, all of you, should probably be fighting for, defending yourselves against the aliens that they told you were from Niger, Chad, and the rest of those places. It's up to you. Election, referendum. If you have a choice, I bet you pick one. It's up to you. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time. And this is where I'm going to round it up, okay? My friends who are currently watching on YouTube, if you still have the time, you can like the video. If you don't, that's all right. You do that some other time. If you haven't really subscribed to Maiyegun General Politico, right there, do it. If you are watching me on Facebook, I don't know if the Facebook allow you to comment as you want, share the video, wherever. But for those who are allowed to do that, do it. Like the video, share it. Some people need to see it too. And thanks to all my callers, contributors, and all over the world. So I'm going to say good night from here. Stay safe and bye from here.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Presidiot bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣe eré. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.